Megacon, how are we doing today? That's just for me because I'm a geek like that. Big TV. Is there a 20 on top of that or is there a 1 on top of that? Okay, just checking. I'm having a good time. My name is Kevin. I'm your host tonight. Thank you for one woo. I appreciate that. This is our 9th year doing this. 9 years here at Megacon, so thank you for supporting us these last 9 years. I'm going to tell you a couple things really quick. Number one, I had a weird day. This isn't fucking Carson. It doesn't work. Oh, by the way, I should say, if there are kids here in the audience, this is an adult show. There will be language. There may be some situations that you may need explaining later on the ride home. So now you are warned. Glory hole. Excellent. Okay. So today I was watching my neighbors have sex. I live next to a retirement community. That was weird. It's like watching Avengers Endgame. It took 3 hours for them to get naked. It was weird. Then in 1 minute it was over. I like how you people applauded for the fact that I was watching my neighbors have sex in that joke. That is so weird. Let's see. I read was the day before yesterday. There's now a petition online. Do I have any Game of Thrones fans here, real quick? Not as many as last season. Okay. It was a lot louder last year when I asked that question. There's a petition online. 50,000 people have signed it. They want HBO to rewrite season 8. Would you sign that? Because that's stupid as shit. It's not like you went to Longhorn Steakhouse and they burnt your steak and you can send it back. That's a different thing altogether. It's not like you have other choices. You can't get Game of Thrones on like ABC or Disney Family Channel. HBO has it. That's it. That's what you get. It is. Another thing that happened kind of weird lately, I had a chance, yesterday I got a chance to come here to like one full day, and yesterday was my full day, and it wasn't because my wife in the morning said, we got to do something different. Let's go to the mall before we go to Megacon. Let's spend money on my shit before we spend money on your shit, basically. And I hate the mall except for one area, the food court. You guys like the food court at the mall? Oh, I love the food court. But I'm there at the mall, and there's a woman trying to feed her kid, and she's being really loud and obnoxious about it. And I don't care what you do in public. Have a good time. 2 rules. Number 1, don't hurt anybody else. That's wrong. Number 2, don't be loud and obnoxious about it, okay? Be nice about it. And this one was being loud and obnoxious, and it was really kind of irritating because, do you remember when you were a kid and you heard, open up the hangar, here comes the airplane? She was doing that. But it kept getting louder and louder the more the kid would eat. Open up the hangar, here comes the airplane. And it was rude and obnoxious because she was breastfeeding him. That's not an airplane, that's a Zeppelin. You're going to mess that kid up. Walking around today, I saw a woman breastfeeding her kid. I'm not a prude, but I wasn't very happy about it. Because she was dressed like Rogue from the X-Men. I'm like, you're killing it! Slap that titty right out of that baby's mouth. I saved a life today. I don't know what you guys did. You guys are awesome. We have a fantastic show tonight. We have so many comics. I gotta get them up here. And our next comic from the stage, this gentleman can be heard on the Obligatory podcast with Myke and Kermit. Please, do you like it better that way? It does, doesn't it? With Kermit and Myke, please put your hands together for Kermit Gonzalez!
Megacon, what's up, everybody? Doing good? Fantastic. Looking good, man. Good looking crowd. Let's do a poll real quick. DC fans, where we at? DC fans? Marvel? Fucking happier bunch, man. Happier bunch. Team Thanos, that's what I say. Get rid of people, empty the lanes and I-4. Just fucking clear that up. We can get here faster. We can get here a lot faster. What about anime fans? We got anime fans? They always outbeat us, man. They outbeat all of us, man. They outbeat us. Better, One Punch or Goku? Who we got? Goku! See, all you guys are like Goku, man. Goku, man, he's a womanizer, man. He slaps the shit out of women, man. At least One Punch has some common decency. Like, he just fucking gives that blank space and walks the fuck off. Like, he buys groceries. Goku, nah, I gotta fight. He just goes out and fight, man. You guys nervous, DC fans? What about you guys? You guys nervous? You got a new Batman coming out. You thought the bat suit with nipples with George Clooney was bad. Get ready for the glitter Batman outfit. Holy shit. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens. He has an English accent, man. Fucking God, they're taking all our jobs. Fucking, they're doing it, man. They're fucking doing it. Oh man, I fucking love Megacon. I love being here with my people and stuff, man. Just right on, Pokemon. All right, you know, I feel like I remember like the days of being a nerd was like you had to have some kind of merit. Like you had to earn it, right? Like nowadays, like it's just too many people just claiming they're nerds. And that's because there's too many relationships. You know, there's that shit, too much confidence in the nerd community. I don't like that, man. I don't like the confidence. Like what happened to like the low esteem, like closet, I'm an X-Men fan and I like Rogue, like that kind of shit. Like it's just like that went away. That went away. Like it's weird, man. I don't like that confidence level people are at. Like I remember the good old days where like people will look at you like I don't watch football and they'll look at you weird, which we do the same shit, right? Because like what do you mean you don't watch Walking Dead? Ugh, you know, get away from me. Don't talk to me. Ugh, I don't want to conversate with you. What do you mean you don't know what Game of Thrones is? Don't talk to me, bro. Don't talk to me. I don't like that kind of stuff, man. This is weird. This is weird. You guys mind? You guys wasting your paychecks on stuff here today? You buying figurines, collecting dust? You guys are buying those things? You guys did the mystery box? You guys did the mystery box? Where you buy something but you don't know what's inside of it? I did the mystery bag. You did that one? Don't do that, man. I got a half-eaten sandwich and a bootleg copy of Endgame. It was horrible. It's fucking... I was like, where's the cover? He's like, it's good. I was like, all right. Don't do the mystery bag, man. Don't do the mystery bag. It's awful. So I'm talking about myself a little bit. My name is Kermit, like the Muppet. My parents are assholes, man. That's not even a joke. That is a lifelong prank I was not ready for. It was just, yeah, man, my real name is Kermit. That's not stage name, man. It's my real name. I always get people asking me, like, cause I'm a junior. So I'm a junior frog, and then there's a senior frog. And I didn't copyright that. Damn it. I didn't copyright that. But people always ask me, like, hey, man, when you have kids, you can name your boy Kermit. I was like, yeah. And if I have a girl, you best believe she's gonna be named Miss Piggy. You better learn some karate, honey. And you're gonna do that. You better get on it. You better get on it, man. I'm a weird mix, man. I'm a weird breed. My father's Puerto Rican. My father's Puerto Rican. Okay, calm down. By the way, white people, if you ever hear "wepa," that's just a mating call for Puerto Ricans. That just means a Puerto Rican got pregnant. That's all that means. Wepa. That means it's twins. My father's Puerto Rican. My mother's Chinese Dominican. Chinese Dominican. And I was born in Mexico. I don't know what a restaurant to work at either, man. I mean, it's confusing. It's fucking weird, man. It's weird, man. It's like when my parents met, they were like, with these 4 races, we can make the ultimate janitor. I don't know what they wanted when I was born. I I'm like the Avatar without the arrow, just a question mark. It's just fucking, it's super weird. Thank you, Avatar nerds. All right, thank you. 3 people half this side is like Avatar. The M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong version? Ugh. It's like, get out of here. I hate him. Yeah, man, Asian, Hispanic, Asian, man. It's a weird mix. It's a freaking weird mix. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's like I know how to like hotwire people's cars, but I'll be real shitty driving away. Just turn a signal on I-4 the whole time. Turn right. It's just this is such an awful joke, man. I got banned for 30 days on Facebook because of that shit. My mom reported me. Bitch! Oh man, it's freaking crazy. It's weird. What'd you call it? Oh man, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. I'm going through. Yeah, I'm kind of going through that weird kind of transition right now because like I'm in my mid-30s and like being Hispanic, Asian Hispanic, I feel like I should have everything going on in my life right now. But I don't. Like, I feel like with having that kind of like background, I should be able to have like a nail salon, a mechanic shop, a karate studio, a gardening store. Like, I should be the whole thing, but I'm not. Like, I have no kids. I know some of you guys like whatever, but I mean, places in Kissimmee, I'm considered a unicorn. So I don't know about you guys. No kids Hispanic? Shit, I got money. It's just, I can buy something. It's freaking weird, man. Going through that shit though, man. I'm in my mid-30s and I'm dealing with something right now that I just don't know how to deal with. I'm going bald. I don't know, like bald people. Yeah, you bald fuck. See, it's not funny anymore when I say it because I'm with you. It's just like fucking crop circles fucking going on here, and it's like little alien crop circles. I hate it, man. I hate it. And like I told my barber this, and my barber's like, man, I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. And I'm like, all right, cool. And what he did is he takes in his bag and he pulls out this makeup and he starts powdering my head. Have you guys seen that? And it covers up your bald spot. Yeah, and it covers it. It works. It works. Fun fact, people, Florida weather and makeup don't mix very well. Just 5 minutes outside. I'm walking around. I'm melting. It looked like venom was coming out of the back of my head. It was like, run! 2019, flying cars? No. Cure for baldness. That's what we got. A little adobo on your head, a little sazon, and get out. This is get out. White people, sazon and adobo is seasoning that Hispanics use on everything. Meat, childbirth, we don't care. We sprinkle it on everything. We just throw it. Oh, God. Couples here tonight? Couples? Yeah, what's up? How long you guys been dating? You got 2 years married? No? 2 years? Not married? Good job. All right, so... I'm single. Oh, okay. I'm straight. 2 years not married, man. That's cool. Well, good, man. I like love, man. I like good love, man. I'm in a relationship. I'm in 3 years. 3 years, man. But get ready though. She's gonna hit you at that ring trap. Ring trap. You guys know what the ring trap is? You guys know what the ring? I'll tell you what the ring trap. That way you see it. Oh shit! All the way around. Good for you. Okay. I'm gonna let you know how the ring trap works. That's what happened to me. This real story. She leaves like ring catalogs on the counter. Like first starts off real cheap. It'll be like K Jewelers. And then like the next week it jumps up to like Tiffany's. And you're like, oh, bitch, okay. 2 can play this game. So after I threw that shit in the trash, what I did is I started leaving catalogs out. I left her a catalog out. I left her a catalog for apartmentfinder.com, and I just, I made her an eHarmony account. I was just like, the password's get out, just as I said password. Hey, you guys are awesome. My name's Kermit. Give it up for your host, Kevin, everybody. I love you guys. See you later.
Kermit Gonzalez, one more time, everybody! One of my favorite jokes of yours tonight was when you said you were straight. I thought that was awesome. Funniest thing you said. You guys have a good time? great thing. Our next comedian coming out when he's not here with us or traveling nationwide. He's opening for people like Louis Anderson and Dustin Diamond when Dustin's not in jail. Please put your hands together for my buddy, Mr. Myke Herlihy.
Time for Kermit Gonzalez. Mark, great looking crowd. Thank you so much for joining us today. Quick question, where are the parents at tonight? Parents, you here? Yeah. Who bailed on their children to come to Megacon? Who left the kids at home to go? You fuckers right there. How do you even do that? Look, mommy and dad are going someplace. No, you won't like it. It's superheroes and toys and comic books. It's not for you. It's not for you. No, remember you needed braces? You got braces this year. This is for mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy's time. You fucking stay here. I like it. I like it. I like that. Oh, dude, I'm pretty happier that Warner Brothers announced Robert Pattinson like during this weekend because I love watching people get pissed off because I just like needling them, you know? Oh, my friend's pissed. He's like, dude, what the fuck? The guy from Twilight, the vampire, the sparkling vampire from Twilight. He's gonna play Batman. What qualifies him to play Batman? I'm like, dude, he literally played a half human, half bat for 3 fucking movies. He's good. He's overqualified. What's that in the shadows? That's the glimmer of justice. I love seeing people get pissed off. I love Game of Thrones more this season because everybody who said so much good stuff the past 7 are now upset. You know what, bitch? Maybe you should have waited until the series was over and named your fucking daughter Khaleesi. How about that, Mark? You know? How about that? That's gonna be hard in first grade. So did you really burn a whole village of people? Was that you? Was that you? Man, I love Megacon. Everybody's so accepting of everybody else. Because everybody's just like, we're all freaks, we're all cool, it's all okay. That's 100% of us in this room. Except for the Spider-Mens. Those guys are fucking pricks, right? I saw a Spider-Man dance circle today, a Deadpool trying to get in. They're like, this ain't for you, boo. This ain't for you. Take that shit to the south side. This ain't for you. You shoot webs, get the fuck out. All right, that's what we're saying. This is good. This is good. I like you guys a lot. I needed to get out of the house. It's been a tough week for me. My 8-year-old son's goldfish died because his mother overfed it. So I did that parenting thing where I went out and got a replacement hoping he wouldn't notice. It did not work. He took one look. He's like, oh, that's not my mother. Takes a minute. I was like, no, we had to get rid of that bitch. She killed your fucking goldfish, dude. This one's called Mom Number 2. You'll get used to her in time. Yeah. Take her for a walk, Bond. I like her. I like her. Man, you guys are fun. You guys are a lot of fun. I'll tell you, I've traveled with these guys for the past 9 years doing the cons and everything. I have a great time. These guys love comic books. They love movies. I love it, but I never got full on into it like they do. The one thing that never changed for me when I was a kid, I was really into magic, like most young males. Yeah. But then what happens is males grow up and have sex and they forget all about fucking magic, all right? Because we don't have any better trick than this right here. That's it. That's it. Make it disappear, make it reappear. Make it disappear, make it reappear. Make it disappear, make it reappear. Dubs. You know, that's the best we got. Yeah. Fortunately for me, not having a lot of the sex option, I kind of stuck with the magic a lot. So what kind of kept me a geek is I'm 42 and I still love magic. So if you guys are cool, I'd like to do a couple of tricks for you here tonight. Would that be all right? All right, cool. This first one's great. My grandfather taught me to do this when I was 5 years old. So if you like it, that's cool. It's meant to entertain 5-year-olds. If you don't like it, have a shot, change your attitude. I can't change the trick, all right? This is meant for 5-year-olds. Now, the cool thing about this trick is all you need is 2 things you can find in any 42-year-old alcoholic's purple PT Cruiser, all right? I wish that was a joke. You just need a brown paper empty bag, and you need a bottle of something. I like to use a beer bottle. More fun to empty. Watch closely. This is called the mystery. I don't know why magicians do that. It's got nothing to do with the trick. It's like they got cum on their hand and it won't come off. Mystery. Mystery. I'm great at kids' parties. Mystery of the vanishing bottle. Watch. Bottle goes into the bag. Snap my fingers, wave my hand. Bottle magically disappears. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. Probably should have told you this trick relies a lot on trust. I was 5. I wasn't going to call out my grandfather. All right? Some of you seem less than amazed. But some of you have been mixing prescription medication with alcohol today, and you're like, that was pretty fucking good. But I bet you can't bring it back. Oh, really? Watch. Snap my fingers, wave my hand, the bottle magically returns! Thank you! Some of you seem less than amazed. I did the same trick in Mobile, Alabama last month. They thought I was Jesus. All right. You guys are educated. I'm going to try harder just for you. Watch. Bottle goes into the bag. Snap my fingers, wave my hand. Bottle magically disappears. What's that? Some of you are laughing. The blonde is still trying to figure it out. I like that. This next part's only going to fool one of you. Snap my fingers, wave my hand. The bottle magically returns! Thank you. Settle down. I did promise to show you how it's done, so here we go. Don't laugh. One person doesn't know. It's fucking rude. All right? No audience member left behind at my show. All right. All you need for this trick is a bottle and a bag. Now you take the bottle, you put it into the bag. Now the first time you make it disappear, it doesn't really go anywhere. You just look over and you go, oh, it's gone. And they believe you. Because they're 5 years old. Or they're drunk. Or they're from Alabama. Alright? If you look over, it's gone. You fucked up. Start over. It needs to be there for the trick to work. Don't email me. I'll be like, good thing they come in 6-packs. Try again, buddy. I don't know. Now, the second time you make it disappear, this is what requires what we in the industry refer to as sleight of hand. It's in there, but you hold it. Yeah, don't let go. You'll look like an idiot. Hold it. And then you snap your fingers, wave your hand, it comes back, and you've done a magic trick. So they love this shit in Tennessee. Yes. Oh, now you want to be friends, right? Now you want to be, I just heard you tell him this guy sucks. I heard that from here. His ears are big and functioning. You know who really hates that trick? Cops want to get pulled over with an open container. Oh, ruins their night. Good luck finding the weed, Columbo. No, they always find the weed. They cheat, though. They use dogs for that now. With very cold, wet noses that tickle. I'm glad someone laughed at that last part. Means I'm not the only one in this room hiding weed in my ass from time to time. Definitely part with you guys after the show. Not smoking your weed, because now I know where you keep it, but definitely part with you guys after the show. Yeah. Oh my gosh! I feel like I've established a strange psychic connection with someone sitting in this very room. And that someone is right here, Miss Second Row with the Harley Quinn shirt. What is your name? Jordan. Yes, that is correct. Just an illusion, no devil's work at play here. Settle down, all right? Now, Jordan, just put my mind at ease. Did I approach you before the show? Did I tell you you'd be helping me with the trick here tonight? What's that? Prediction number 1. Jordan, believe it or not, some people in this room think I had a 50-50 shot at that. I call them naysayers and skeptics. I have no need for them. But it's very important that you believe the bond we have formed, Jordan. So right now I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you to think of a celebrity, an actor, someone very famous, very handsome. He's been in a ton of movies. Everybody in this room would know by name. On the count of 3, I'm going to send an image of the actor I'm thinking of into your mind. You just shout out the actor you're thinking of on the count of 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Brad? Really? Can we get the sound guy back here? There's technical difficulties in this room. No, I'm just laughing because you could have picked anyone, right? We didn't speak before the show. You could have picked anyone. You chose Brad Pitt, which is amazing. Because on the back of this card, I have but one A-list actor, and that actor happened to be the amazing, the talented Mr. Brad Pitt at 3 months old. Brad Pitt, 3 months old, close personal friend of the family, we went to kindergarten together, actually. That's where this, I know, this guy's like, good thing she didn't say Denzel Washington. Had it covered, yeah. Not my first rodeo. You like Michael Jackson, young, old, I can do either one. No! Wrong. Wrong. Bad audience. You should be ashamed of yourselves. All right, Jordan. That is kind of fun. All right, Jordan, I don't want anyone thinking that I'm just, magic. It's real. So let's try something complicated. Right now, I'm thinking a deck of playing cards. 52 cards in the deck. No instruction cards, no jokers. On the count of 3, all I need you to do is name a number and a suit, if you would, Jordan. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 of hearts. And we didn't talk before the show. We should have. All right. It would have been more amazing. No, all kidding aside, Orlando, how crazy would it be if on the back of this card I have a photo of Jordan, 6 of hearts? Would that be worth a round of applause here today? All right, get your hands going. 6 cards, second row. These 6 cards. Give it up for George. It ain't amazing. Now, Jordan, what I didn't tell you is I did have one more thing in that box of mine. What would you say if I told you that before the show, before I asked your name, before I asked anything about you, I had gone through this entire deck of cards? I want you to see the entire deck of cards, and there is only one card turned over in this entire deck of cards. In this entire deck of cards. In this entire deck of cards. In this entire deck of cards, there is one card turned over, and that card happens to be your card. The 6 of diamonds. Had to be today, right? One more time for the 6 of hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a lot of times after the show, comedians have things like t-shirts or DVDs or CDs. I don't have any of that, so don't worry. After the show, I'll be selling this. It's my watch. Times are tough. A lot of watches nowadays come with glow-in-the-dark faces or hands so you can read them at night. This one doesn't. So you need to read this one at night. It actually comes with a built-in light. I know. Every woman in here went, how stupid, but every guy went, how much? Yeah. Let me tell you about this watch. Yes, it's a real watch. It tells time. Yes, it's real light or butane refillable. No, you'll never feel more like James Bond in your life than when you can produce a blowtorch from a working timepiece. Yeah. When you get kidnapped, you can burn through the ropes, save the girl. You're going to be a goddamn hero. It's worth it just for that, all right? You know the best part? I don't even smoke. I don't. I just wear this so whenever I go out to the bars and I see like that younger guy with the $900 Apple smartwatch and he's telling me all the cool stuff his watch can do, I'm like, that's cute, sweetheart. Can you do this? $900 you can't burn down your first wife's house? What the hell was the point? Money not well spent, if you ask me. All right. So these are fun. They're totally refillable. They're real watches. I really do have them. I'll be over here after the show. They make a great gift for anybody in your family. Everybody has a firefighter in the family, or a biker in the family, or a meth addict who has some place to be. Pick one up. They come in really, really handy. They're fun. They're useful. So if you want one, I'll be over here after the show with your host, Mr. Kevin White. If you want, swing by, grab a card, find me on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. I want to be your friend. I'll be over there with Kevin White. Good question. Watches are only $20. So there you go. I got a few left. I'll be over there. If you're a single lady looking to make a huge mistake this weekend, I'll be over there with Kevin White. If you're a dude with a lot of money who can keep a secret from time to time, I think I mentioned Kevin's going to be over there. Give it a shot, all right? I got to get out of here in just a sec, but before I do, my mom doesn't believe that anyone comes out to my shows, so I always take a picture for her. So if you guys can just go crazy and pretend I was amazing, that'd be great. Fakers. Thanks, guys. My name's Myke Herlihy. I'll see you over here after the show.
One more time, Mr. Myke Herlihy, everybody! You guys are so awesome. Thank you for going that next comic to the stage so very slowly. Just start moving now, Forrest. He's had an operation last week, but he's still counting this week, so please make him feel welcome. Put your hands together. Mr. Jake Ricca, everybody!
Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? Hey, man, John, how we doing? Yeah, all right. That guy knows me. Cool. Right? You guys will all get to know me, too.
too. My name is Jake. I'm sure you guys probably noticed I'm a very large gentleman, right? Yeah, I'm 330 pounds, which is a lot of weight to work with, you know? And I used to use that weight. You know, I used to be a bouncer for about 5 years, and then the trampoline broke, so now I'm doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got me in this predicament right here. But before this is gonna distract me the whole show. My man up front, you wore a hentai hat. That is a fucking power move, dude. God damn it, you're just like, I want people to know what I like. You're taking pictures with all the octopuses and shit. That's cool. Good for you, man. Are you the ones, you actually buy those mouse pads with the girls' boobs on them and shit? You have those? I'm not judging if you guys do. I'm just kinda, shit's for the wrist, yeah, for the wrist, yeah. It gets sore from time to time for you, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. You would have thought someone at Megacon jerks off. Wow. Here we are. I'm part of that group too, don't worry. It's fine. Yeah, shocker. Alright, yo, let's get into this shit. How about that, alright? So, we addressed it earlier, but where are the Game of Thrones fans at? Put your hands up. Where are they all at? Yeah! Game of Thrones, I'm not gonna lie, guys, pretty big part of my life. And the reason it is Game of Thrones is the main reason I started working out when I was younger. Which sounds weird, but I'll explain. Because before I watched the show, I had some random girl come up to me and go, hey, you look like a character from Game of Thrones. Yeah, and I hadn't watched the show, so I'm thinking dragons, sword fighting, people fucking, like I bet I'm a badass, right? And then she goes, you look like a character named Sam. Yeah, for those of you who don't watch the show, there's about 80 characters on it, and he's the only bitch. Literally the fat comic relief for the first season. So as she tells me, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see this. I watch it, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's so many cooler people to compare me to. Like, the Mountain's big guy works out, I would have taken that. Jon Snow's a little small, whatever. You know, I would have taken that. Like, there's literally an army of dickless men I would have rather been compared to. Like, if you go with Sam, it's like, hey, you know, you look like a fat bitch. This is a great way to meet you. It's like, oh, you know what? You're short, drunk with a busted face. You remind me of Tyrion. That's really nice to know. Yeah, it's fine. She was a girl. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I know. All right, cool. So, before I got into this predicament, I was actually on a pretty hot streak of crossing shit off my bucket list. We got any bucket list people in here? You guys started that? Hell yeah, right? We're thrill seekers, right? You know, I crossed my first thing off. I crossed off skydiving, bro. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do it. Yeah, I know. It's not the crutches, it's this. I'm not. You guys know there's weight limits to skydiving? Me fucking neither, man. Serious, it was an awkward phone call. I called the place and they essentially told me I was too fat to fall, which I didn't know was a thing. I was like, are you sure? Because I've seen planes drop like tanks and Humvees and shit. Like, you gotta check that shit again. Like, get a cargo plane. Like, what's going on? And they're like, it's not the plane, it's, you're not a pro. This is your first time ever doing it, and we gotta strap you on to someone. And we got no one big enough. Oh. Yeah, I was like, really? How about you fucking get two of them? I want to do this shit. Right? Put one on the front, one on the back, will fall like an Oreo, right? Like, hey, the boner before we fail! Right? So, I was poking him with it. The hentai guy got it. It's fine. It was fun skydiving with you, man. It was great. I would have loved to. I'm sure you would have too. Okay. Here we go. It's fine, I'll bounce back from it. Not literally, that trampoline's long gone, but I'll come back from it because you know why? I think I'm a winner. No one else in here. This happens every time. We're like the one place with no sauce. Is anyone else in here a winner? Woo! Just the left side. We're all winners over here. I'll have all there after the show and hang out with you fuckers. Yeah! Bunch of winners. We do winner shit, right? Yeah, like the other day I had to pee in a public restroom. I see a door marked M and a door marked W. And I kicked that W wide the fuck open like the winner I am. Yeah, think I'm gonna go in the bathroom with an M for mediocre? Fuck out of here. Stand like a peasant. I'm gonna sit with the winners, alright? Yeah, sit with those winners. It's all girls in there too. It's fucking dope. It's awesome. You know that cute shit girls do when they're happy to see you? You know the, ah! Right? You know? That one's always fun, yeah. I was, it's great, yeah. So, so I'm getting all kinds of wacky shenanigans since I got the crutches. They got me like pain pills and stuff, so it's all kinds of fun there. And for the very first time in my life, I was in a handicap stall when I was supposed to be in there. Yeah, all you sons of bitches are just lying. You're like, I'm taking that immediately. Yeah. If I walk in the bathroom and I see someone's feet under there, I wait there on my crutches and I put my foot up and I throw water on my face so it looks like I hobbled a while to get over there and then come out and I'm like, why are you in my stall? And they're always like, why are you in the women's room? I'm like, fuck you, lady! It's my goddamn stall! Yeah. Just remember, because the winners, that's why I do it in there. Yeah, you got it. Hentai got it. What the fuck? Hold on. I'm just spotting more. I didn't think I'd be, like, confused. I mean, you have a hat that says thought. What fucking show is that from? Is it just My Hero Academia or some shit? I don't know. I just said a random anime. Didn't work. Just throwing shit at the wall. Nope. Hell yeah, guys. I said I went skydiving. Let's see here. I got my own place. Anyone got their own place yet? Woo! Couple people. Yeah, it's pretty cool having your own place, right? Hell yeah, you get to make your own rules. It's fucking dope. For example, my first thing, it's in my rule, the first thing I do when I get home is my pants come immediately off. No hesitation. Girls, you can relate, right? After a long ass day, first thing you do, bras, fucking off. I got tits too, I know what's up, for real. It's hard in these streets with these titties, it's real, man. And I'm so excited to do it though, I'm beyond, yeah, I can't wait to take these off. As I'm walking up to my door, I'm taking them off before I get there. Like if you're a neighbor, you're like, is this guy gonna fuck his door? What's he doing? What's going on over there? You know, and I get into it too. So I'll take my key out. I don't put it in right away. I'll smack it on the lock, then put it in, you know what I'm saying? I'll get all into it. But yeah, this guy knows. He's like, I do that last night. Yeah, with Wonder Woman. Yeah. I'll put my foot in the mail hole, lick the eye hole, you know, door stuff. Yeah. I installed an additional knocker. Are you getting what I'm saying? I hear you. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? It was a pull door I was pushing, you know what I mean? Okay. There's a lot of weird ways to fuck doors. That's okay, that's a weird shit, yeah. So, the only downfall about having your own place is you gotta deal with your own problems. Now, I already got a weird neighbor. I met her day one, actually. She came up to me and goes, oh, so nice to meet you. You're the new neighbor. Give me your number. I'm calling you later. Ooh. I got happy for a minute, and we kept talking. She goes, yeah, I need your number because I had to call the cops on the last neighbor 7 times. I don't want to have to do that to you. And I was like, oh, come on, man. Really? Fuck. All right, what do you want me to do? And she tries to be professional here, and she's all like, I don't like being crass because, you know, we just met and all, but the last neighbor used to have sex way too loud. So I just called the cops. Of course Thought laughed. You had the cops calling you for that shit, didn't you? Yeah. Well, I didn't know you couldn't do it at church, bro. That's fucking you. Alright, so I got it. So I'm sitting there, I just walk away from the situation because I'm not good with that kind of awkward shit. I've never been in. Has anyone here called the cops on someone for having sex? Get her the fuck out. Get her out. Yeah, that's right. Has it happened to you? Were they fucking? They're killing each other. That'd be dope. All right. That's kind of like what sex is. You gotta do a better job, my friend. Okay. So I'm kidding. We're in the same club. I'll get there. Don't worry. Don't yell out. Check this shit out. So, I don't know how that phone call would go. The only way I can imagine it going is you call the cops and you're just like, yeah, hello, officer. Yeah, get down here. Someone's slinging some good dick and you're gonna want to see this. Yeah, it's me again. Yeah. Can you bring extra handcuffs this time? I'm sure they'll appreciate that shit, you know? Yeah, you get 2 of them. It's like, and this kind of hurt my pride a bit, you know? It's like, I thought I did a good job in there, man. You know, I'm a big guy. Before I hurt myself, I put on a show. I'm picking people up during, throwing them around. It's crazy. Like Mario Lady, I broke a bed last week. Yeah, and that was just by myself, guys. So, the girls out and fuck cool, right? The hentai guy knows, okay. Anytime something doesn't go on, I'm just gonna go hentai, I thought, okay. Yeah. It was a Tempur-Pedic too, so there was a lot of motion going on. It's serious. And those Tempur-Pedic mattresses, Like, do you guys remember growing up and you saw those commercials? It was like that cute girl jumping, going, saw that one leg hop, fuck with it. All right, doing that, and the wine glass doesn't move at all. Dude, I tried that shit before I got my knee hurt, and my steak and shake went fucking everywhere. It's nonsense. And my name is Jake Ricca. Y'all have a good night.
Jake Ricca, one more time, Jake Ricca, everybody! That killed me. Sam, when you were talking about Game of Thrones, I thought for sure she was going to say Hodor. Who thought that? Who thought Hodor was that? It's stationary. You hold the door, man. With that bad knee, you can still do it. He's never seen a bit of brand in his life. Look at him. Just for the group. Hey, guys, I want to thank you for coming. Before we bring our last comic up tonight, I want to thank you once again for coming on and supporting Geeks of Comedy. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We do this every year, and every year what we do is at the end of the night we have a couple of buckets in the back to take a donation to help us defer with costs. So after you go see Myke and buy 1,000 watches, we'll be back there if you spare anything. That helps us out, and you guys are absolutely fantastic. Once again, thank you for coming out. Third, you have a Crown Royal bag on your staff there.
Full of dice.
Damn straight it is. That's the only way. I saw the back. I'm like, I have to point that out. That is so effing cool. Okay, are you ready for your last comic of the evening? He's the only comic you're gonna see tonight with a top knot. He's like a bloated up Kender. That's for 2 or 3 people. Please put your hands together for Marcus Crespo!
Fuck yeah. I don't know what's going on back here behind me with all these people. That's great. Hey, how's everyone doing? You guys good? I know I asked you. Everyone asked you how you guys are doing. You guys already responded. It's a weird spot being the last comic, the last show of Saturday. Best way to describe this situation is I'm a little kid that won't go to bed, and you guys are parents that want to fuck. You know, like, go to bed, damn it, Daddy needs to get rid of the poison. You know, yeah. It's a tough spot, you know? Speaking of parents, thank you for the parents that still have kids in here. Alright, you guys are the cool parents, alright? Yeah, other parents like earmuffs. You guys are like, you gotta learn sometime, you know? Now's the time! Listen to the fat man yell! He's so angry for no reason! Yeah, right on. This is cool, man. This is my 4th year doing Geeks of Comedy at Megacon. It's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I was reluctant the first time. They're like, hey, you want to do Geeks of Comedy? But you want to be performing in front of a bunch of fucking nerds? You know? Like, I can fight and eat pussy. I don't belong here. What are you talking about? You know? And then, I don't know, I got accustomed to it, you know? And then I was like, oh, I'm one of them now, you know? Because that dude, he convinced me that I was, in fact, the nerd. He's like, you like this movie? I'm like, yep. You like this show? I'm like, yep. You like this movie? I'm like, yep. All based off comic books. I'm like, oh, shit! It was like at the end of the movie Sixth Sense, but instead of finding out I was dead, I found out I was a nerd, you know? And instead of blood on my shirt, it was Code Red Mountain Dew, you know? And people are like, what's Megacon like, man? You gotta tell me. For people that don't go to Megacon, I can describe Megacon in one word. Boobs. I saw lady boobs, man boobs, back boobs, and side boobs. It was like a Dr. Seuss novel. 1 tit, 2 tit, red tit, blue tit. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I started thinking about different ideas I can help the Megacon community. One of them, my little brainchild was I'm going to start a self-help medical app, you know, for people that are like white kids that are into anime and shit. I'm going to call it Weeb MD. You know? Yeah. All right, that was stupid. All right, on to the next shit. That was called a Segway or something. I don't know. Yeah, right on, man. This is cool, man. I had a couple people taking pictures of me today. I'm not dressed as anything, right? I just put a fucking top knot, and they were like, "Oh, you're fat too." I'm like, "This is how I look," you know? It's bullshit. But I can't blame them, man. I'm built weird, you know. I don't have a neck. I don't know if you guys noticed that shit, you know. It's just chin and shoulders. There's no middleman, no visible trachea. I'm up here telling jokes, doing comedy. I should be doing other shit. Like, I don't know, UFC, because I'd have been the best fighter that's ever lived. Because you can't choke and stop there, you know? And they're like, this is the longest fight in UFC history, Joe Rogan, you know? Like, yeah, I'm built strange. I got no neck, I got a pack of hot dogs back here. Got a backwards turtle shell belly thing going on. I got a Megan Fox toe thumb. Look at that shit, breathing and weep. I don't know what this is. I did some research. It's a mutation called brachydactyl. I think I say it right because it was stupid. Keywords mutation. I don't know if you guys, watch movies or read comic books. There's another group of mutants. They're called the X-Men. I'm the world's worst X-Men. I got a fat thumb. I don't know whether to use it for good or evil, you know? Like, we need help. This lady's good. You know, she changed the weather with a mood swing. This guy's got claws that can cut through anything. I'm like, I got a fat thumb, you know. I can push the elevator buttons real good, you know. I can finger paint like a son of a bitch, you know. Like, yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't even know why people text me and expect immediate response. All right, because all my fingers are built that way. Look at that. I got a fistful of dicks, you know. Just slap you and get horny, you know. Like, terrible. I look like this. I'm 34. Damn, it got quiet. That's the appropriate response. Because I'm not a good 34, all right? I'm not 2019 34 that does yoga, eats kale smoothies, and lives to 96. That's not me, baby, all right? I'm a throwback 34, all right? I'm an 1895 34. Type of 34-year-old named Paul, worked with a sawmill, died of smallpox at 35 34, all right? I perform comedy in bars and I don't drink. Yet I look like alcohol destroyed my life, you know? I'm single, nothing again, come on, all right. 2 for 2 on that shit on the self-esteem train, all right? Yeah, I'm trying to get back out there, trying to do the nerd speed dating. They wouldn't even let me in. Yeah, I'm on the dating websites, I'm on Tinder, I'm on Bumble. I call it Bumble talking to God, because it's just me sending out my hopes and dreams and getting nothing in return. A couple people get curved, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, man. I did meet a girl on Tinder. It didn't go well, you know. She invited me to a nightclub, and it was apparently like a college nightclub, a ladies' night. So it was a bunch of hot, sexy college-age girls dancing, grinding on college-age dudes. And when I walked into that nightclub, I looked like a dad who was looking for his daughter who missed curfew. I walked in there like, Michelle, it's not dirty, young lady. Your mom was worried. She made cookies. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Back here. You're grounded. Yeah. I'm a big dude. I'm not like super heavy, but I can lose some weight. And I mean, I don't care. Like, I have different goals. Like, I just want to get back into sex shape, you know, fuck shape. This isn't fuck shape, you know. Yeah, I don't care about the aesthetics of like having a six-pack or that weird muscle that runs in my dog meat. I don't care about any of that. Like, I just want to lose enough weight so I can make love on top of the nice lady without sweating on her like I'm waterboarding her for secrets. You know? Every time I throw her, she's like, I don't know the nuclear code. You know? I'll tell you everything. You know. There's the G-spot. You know? Right there. Problem solved. Come on. Yeah. That's cool, man. I love comedy. This is fun. This is a great job I get to do. There's pros and cons of doing comedy. Every comic that's on the bill can tell you this. One of the cons of being a comedian is if you step off the stage, a lot of people are like, oh, you're a comedian? Tell me a joke. Make me laugh. Can I validate my fucking existence for you right now? You don't do that with other jobs. Like, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm a neurosurgeon. Oh, really? Work on my frontal lobe. You know? Bullshit. But there's a pro of being a comedian, and that is if I went up here and started telling jokes to you fine folks and it wasn't going good, you know, I just bomb my ass off. I can go on Facebook or some other form of social media and whine about it. Be like, guess what, guys? I had a bad set tonight, and people that love and care about me be like, you get next out, champ. Like, for example, I did a show in Sanford, Florida. Yeah, where hopes and dreams go to die. Right? And I was like, hey, my name's Marcus. Like, we don't give a shit. I bombed and, you know, I whined about it on Facebook. This is where the big comedy. And people are like, you can't stop. And I did. It was fucking awesome. And that's when I realized that's the advantage of being a comedian over, let's say, other professions, namely the medical profession. Because you couldn't be a heart doctor after having a rough night in the ER. You'd be like, guess what, guys? I lost toss another one on the table today. Your friends came like, you can't next time, Tim! No, fuck you won't! That's a HIPAA violation. You're about to get super malpractice, alright? So you better you learn how to tell a dick joke fast, you know? That's cool, man. This is fun. Before I did stand-up comedy, I used to work mall security. Okay, fuck all of you guys, alright? That's what I did for 7 years! And it was a crazy mall. It was a crazy mall in Jacksonville, Florida. I saw some shit, guys. I think I got PTSD from working mall security. You know how stupid that sounds? I mentioned this to a friend of mine. Her suggestion was, why don't you get PTSD therapy like Wounded Warrior Project? And I was like, why don't I get better fucking friends? That's a horrible suggestion. And that means you want me to sit in a round table discussion with soldiers who fought real wars and go right back towards a mall security officer like it's somehow comparable. Just going up to the sad shell-shocked warbed like, hey man, what's your name? He's giving you a sad backstory like, my name's John Dawson. I served 2 tours Afghanistan, 1 tour Iraq. I lost 7 friends and my wife left me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, holy shit. And he's like, what about you, bud? I'm like, me? My name's Security Guard Crespo. I served 2 tours Black Friday. Forever 21, goddamn skinny jeans, you know? Every time I see a clearance trying to get the shakes, like, you weren't there, man. You were shopping carts for days, you know? Yeah, just smoking a sad cigarette, like, I love the smell of cinnamon in the morning, you know? Fucking terrible. Yeah. So now I do this, now I do comedy. There's weird things I never thought would affect my comedy. One of them is like weather patterns. Like hurricanes. You guys fuck with hurricanes? Yeah, I like hurricanes for several reasons. First of all, as a traveling comedian, with hurricanes you get 2 calls. They're like, hey man, hurricane's coming through, it's bringing a lot of rain, road conditions are too hazardous, we had to cancel the show. Fuck. Or like, hey man, hurricane came through. Remember that club you're supposed to perform at this weekend? Yep. It doesn't exist! Like, oh shit! This sucks. Also, I don't like hurricanes for several reasons because I'm a born-and-raised Floridian, right? Anyone else who born-and-raised? Yeah, what do we do here? We'll just ride out the storm, right? Hurricane parties? Yeah, that backfired a couple years ago. Hurricane Irma came through, right? Yeah, I was without power for 18 days. Yeah, a lot of people are like, 18 days? What did you do for 18 days? I'll tell you what I did. I took shits and I jerked off by candlelight like I was a Civil War soldier. Every time I bust a nut, I wrote a letter to my dearest Abilene, you know. Dearest Abilene, the conditions are deplorable. The morale is low. The North is winning. I fear we might not make it through the winter, you know. Also, born and raised Floridian, so I was like, I'll just ride out the storm. And then the governor got on TV, he's like, you're all gonna die. I'm like, oh shit! They're gonna fight people for bread and water at Publix, you know? And I didn't do a very good a job at that because for 18 days, all I had to eat was edible panties, strawberry lube, and gummy dicks. And I had to get my hurricane supplies from a nearby sex shop, right? Side note, those gummy dicks were delicious. They were like some off-brand Haribo gummy dicks, you know? So the next time someone cuts me off in traffic, it's like, eat a dick, but gladly! Dude! Awesome. It's cool, man. One thing that's weird about Florida is Florida people. You know what I mean? Yeah, everyone thought, I saw the hentai and thought, yeah, we're one of them. Yeah, I get you, bro. No, Florida people are weird. A lot of people worry about Florida people. They're like, oh, guns. Florida people kill you with guns. We don't need guns. I don't know if you guys watch the headlines. Here's a couple of the headlines for the past couple months. All right? Man attacks wife with bean burrito. Wife attacks husband with pork chop. And just recently, in my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, Duval, a man was murdered. Yes, murdered with a pogo stick and a laundromat. Right? We don't need guns to kill you. Floridians are walking around here like video game characters that ran out of ammo. Now they gotta fight the boss with melee weapons. Right? It's like a redneck game of Clue. But instead of Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the living room, it's like Jim Bob in the fruit room with the daddy light and the wood chipper. I'm walking around here like Jason Bourne, lovable awareness, because I don't want to be in the news next as the guy that got prison shanked with a Doritos Locos taco shell. I'm choked out by CVS receipt. No one's dead, but no one's mourning my body because they're making fun of my final purchase. Like, you think this fat bastard, he exchanged an unused box of condoms to take the remainder of that money to buy the rest of the holiday candy. Fast! Bullshit, man. Oh, shit, man. You guys are fucking fun. You guys are great. I like this. I mentioned like comedy, it's a passion. And then if you ever hear anyone say it's a passion, that means they're broke. Unbelievably poor! And like, it's so bad that if you transfer my financial bank statements to anywhere in the world, I'm not doing well there either. You know? United States, I'm broke. Great Britain, I'm broke. Zimbabwe, I'm doing piss poor there too, you know? Yeah, I gotta stop doing that joke because a couple years ago, I was a victim of identity theft. It happened at a Target store, which is strange, because clearly I'm a Walmart shopper, you know? Trying to live like a king, trying to shop outside my means, you know? I got the Haribo gummy bears, when I'm balling, I don't do store brands. Fuck you, Market Pantry, you know? So I have my debit card, next day I try to get a McChicken from McDonald's, my card got declined. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I don't know if you guys watched the news a couple years ago, but a bunch of Target customers got their identity stolen in a mass sweep. Yeah, I was one of those people. I did some further research. The group that stole those identities may or may not have been linked to Al-Qaeda. Clearly they didn't do their fucking research, because they stole my identity, all right? Because my high school GPA and my credit score, same number, all right? And I wasn't an honor roll student, all right? What they tried to do was bring up a small, tiny purchase of like $5.10, and they worked away with the bigger purchases on my dime. But that $5.10 purchase did not go through. Because I only had $1.05 in my account. Guys, have you ever been so broke you stopped international terrorism? I have. I'm the John McClane of insufficient funds, alright? I'm not broke, I'm a damn American hero, you know? Alright, man. But after the show, they get the donation buckets. I got some stickers and buttons over here. It's like a donation face. Yeah, I look like a pedophile. I was selling stickers and buttons. Sorry. I can't look like, I gotta change my merch. Fuck it. Yeah, alright, but you guys have been fucking fantastic. Give it up, one more time.
One more time, give it Marcus Crespo! All the comedians and stars tonight, you guys have a good time! Thank you so much for coming out. We want to thank you once again for supporting Geeks of Comedy. One more night, tomorrow night, we'll be back in our original room at 4 o'clock. It's a show with different comics. On the way out, if you can help us out with donations, the donation buckets back there, please go see Mike with his fire watch and Marcus with his creepy stickers. I don't know what they say, but I think some relates with cocaine. Thank you for coming out and enjoy the rest of the con. Good night, everybody!